All right, when we left, I was talking about fenced installation. And first thing, you got to put in good posts. You know, it used to be all the posts were wood. Wood does eventually rot off. Now they've gone to, galvanized metal poles. Guess what? They rust off if they're not properly done. Here's the trick. Dig your hole, put your post in, and use dry concrete around it. Pack it in with the head of the shovel, the handle of the shovel, rather than the shovel head. And don't bother mixing the concrete. Pack it in dry. That makes it easier for you to line the post up. When you get to the top, mound the concrete up a little bit so the water drains off. The mistake everybody always makes on posts is they leave the concrete low so it puddles water, and that causes the post to either rot or rust off. Second thing, a lot of people are putting fences up now with just 2 rails instead of 3. If you want the boards to warp, you go with the 2 rails. If you want to keep them where they're nice and straight, you go with 3 rails. And if it's a taller fence, you even go with 4 rails sometimes. But on your standard 6-foot fence, 3 rails will be enough. And if you want to protect the boards from rotting, where they'll typically start rotting is on the bottom, put a rot plate, a kick plate across the bottom. You can use like a 1x6 material that goes all the way around the fence. Then your fence pickets can sit on top of that. If you got to replace something because it's rotted, it's typically going to be that kick plate on the bottom. Use treated material on it. Or if you're using a cedar picket, you can use cedar for that as well. I like the cedar pickets. They tend to warp less than treated pickets. So, but on your rails, you got to use treated lumber. I would use metal posts, treated rails, cedar pickets. Hope that helps you out with your fence issues.